morning, guys. So today is Thursday. We haven't filmed again because we got sick again. Sophia got a sinus infection and it's just been a whole lot of fun. I am in a sweatshirt, and so I am in big sweatshirt and comfortable clothes today because Sophia had a hard night. She's been with this sinus infection, she's been getting drainage, and it makes her throw up, so she threw up last night. And then around 1 or so, she had a seizure, and this seizure freaked me out a little bit because she at the end of the seizures, you know, it's like towards the end because she'll start crying. And at the end of this one, she started crying, but she held her breath, and she held her breath for a really long time, and she was on a monitor at night, and during her seizure, she was in the 90s for her oxygen saturations, and I think we've gone over it a little bit, but her oxygen saturations are lower than other people's. Normal oxygen saturations are 95 and above, or they're supposed to be. At our elevation, it can be a little bit lower just because we're so high up, but her oxygen saturations, they want them 75 and up. Her sats are always in the 90s during her seizures. For whatever reason, they're really high. A lot of people's, and the reason why people really worry about other kids' seizures is that they drop really low. But during this one, she held her breath for a really long time at the very end, and her saturations dropped into the 40s, and so I had to run and turn up her oxygen, and she was still like semi in the seizure, so she's not with it enough to listen to me telling her to breathe or any of the things that work usually for her to take a breath. So that freaked me out. She came up really fast after she took a breath, but so she is in our bed right now. I have like concealer on because you don't want to see that. I look like a zombie without it. Eric says that I look like I got punched in the eye when wait, if I don't have my glasses on and I don't have concealer on, my circles have always been dark, but since having Sophia, they are much darker, and I have to fill in my eyebrows, and it's not because I draw my eyebrows on. It's because I don't think I've said that, but I'm naturally blonde. So they're blonde, so I have to like fill them in, and I actually have to, you can see it, I think you can. I'm gonna have to dye my hair like tomorrow or Saturday because the blonde is really out. I was gonna do it this last weekend, but I did not, and I probably look like I'm balding from far away, so that's great. But oh, I was going to update on my MRI, my CAT scan for you guys because I talked about that the last time. My MRI showed I don't have MS or a tumor, so that's good. My CAT scan said that I have some cysts and some lesions on my kidneys and my liver, but they're not worried about it, so that was kind of weird, but whatever. So the surgeon doesn't come back until February. We'll see what he wants to do. Like I said the last time I talked to him, he said that he thinks that if there's nothing major on the CAT scan, he is going to want to take my gallbladder, so. And then my doctor was not satisfied with the neurologist. He said that I don't have a tumor or MS, so we'll just watch it and wait on me falling. So she wants to send me to the neurology clinic about an hour away, and so they were scheduled out until April, and they scheduled me for April 12th, so we'll see if we're even here for that because we have to schedule Sophia's children's appointments still, which is just, oh my gosh, they still haven't called me, the CP clinic hasn't opened, but the rest of her doctors schedules are most likely open right now, so I'm worried about all of them getting full. Her neurologist fills up like nobody's business, and she's so hard to get into, so I'm worried about that. But Sophia's cardiologist emailed me the other day, and she's also a geneticist. And she was doing a presentation for mostly nurses, I think she said. And she wanted to use Sophia as an example of a kid whose diagnosis and prognosis seemed bad at first, but who has actually, you know, had a good quality of life, and how important it is to include parents in decision making and stuff. And so that's really exciting. So I sent her about 25 pictures of Sophia, and so she's doing that presentation, I think she said this week. So that's really exciting. I don't know what else. Today Sophia has to go to the dentist. She's on an antibiotic right now, so I think she should be fine to go. She's at the end of it, so she's not going to give anything to anybody. And I called the dental office, and they said that they deep clean right after lunch, and there's only one kid right before. I am so paranoid about this flu season. I am so freaked out. I keep seeing on the news all of these people are dying, and they're saying it's an epidemic now, and it's freaking me out, and we can't have Sophia getting that. So I called about that yesterday. I don't know if I offended them or anything, because I asked what they do for cleaning, but whatever, doesn't matter. So we're gonna go to the dentist at like 3. Luckily it is later, so we don't have to think about canceling it. At least I don't think so. Sophia's still asleep, and then later I'll go to the store and get stuff for whatever we're gonna have for our big weekend breakfast kind of thing. I think that's it. It's kind of overcasty today, so it's been really unusually warm, and I may have talked about that last time, but it's weird. Like, Colorado usually right now is really cold. I mean, I'm sure there's places on the East Coast that are colder than us normally, but we've been getting up to like 50 something degrees in the middle of January. It makes absolutely no sense. This is like supposed to be super cold, and it's been dipping down a little bit and then going back up into the 50s, and we've barely gotten any snow at all this year. We actually still have green in our grass in the front. So, I mean, and I think that's part of Eric's aunt. She's a really good landscaper, and she's the one that did our lawn. But it's weird. So I have officially given in, and I was trying to say, you know, it's still winter, and because I get excited about every new season, and it just takes forever for that to get here, because I get excited a little too early, but I don't even care. And I've decorated I took down all of the winter stuff except for like Sophia's 2 snowmen that she made, and we have gotten some stuff up for, I guess it's Valentine's Day, but I've never been a huge fan of Valentine's Day, but after Sophia was born, February is Heart Month, and so we have hearts and stuff up for Heart Month, so I think of it more that way. Valentine's Day is just, I've never liked it, and I think it's just, but, so I may show that either in here or do a separate video, but I'm just going to be waiting for Sophia to wake up. We'll see how she's feeling. We'll either try to do a few activities, which she has been doing so good at. I feel like I should have tried to film, but I didn't. When we do our preschool days, we've been working on numbers and shapes lately. I've been trying to get those more introduced to her, and she matches shapes right away. She knows numbers. She is doing so good with that. So we'll see if she wants to do something like that, or if she wants to read a book, or if she wants to watch a movie. She's always wanting to play. She is going crazy now, so we'll definitely have to film some of her craziness later on tonight. But yeah, nothing too exciting today. She went back to therapy for the first time in like 2 or 3 weeks. And she did her power chair right away. So if you're following her on Facebook, her Facebook page, you would have seen the video of her. She got in the power chair and immediately she went all the way down the hall in it. She knew exactly what to do, and she was over it after a second because she wanted out, but she went all the way down the hall all by herself. She's so good at it. So I'm just going to be waiting for her to wake up, and we will see what else happens during the day. I surrounded her by pillows because sometimes she'll wake up and she'll be quiet. And she'll end up trying to, she's been trying to get off of our bed, and our bed is too high up for her. I showed her yesterday and it freaked her out for her to get down. So the pillows, even though she can move pillows for whatever reason, at least right now, they stop her. So that is why she has pillows all around her. I also need to unload the dishwasher. Unload the dishwasher like the same night that I start it, but I was tired last night, and it's probably a good thing that I didn't try because I got at least 1 hour of sleep before chaos broke out. It's just a couple minutes after, and Sophia seemed like she was gonna wake up. She has not yet, so we are still waiting, and this weather is not making me feel any less tired. I can assure you of that. This is making me just want to go to sleep again. I'm thinking I need to get a handle to hold this so it's not so. Anyway, we will wait for Sophia to wake up. Okay, so here's a little Craig. Hello. Sophia's awake. It's she woke up about 10:30. Hello, Sophie. Look at her hair though. One night and this is what it does. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, is she hiding? Where are you hiding? Oh, hiding. Okay, so in order to not have her cry some days, I will brush her hair with my hand. Her hair probably doesn't look fantastic when I do that, but if it keeps her from crying, especially when she's had a hard night, I have to show her outfit when she's ready because it is so freaking cute. They're little velvet bell bottoms. If you saw her overalls that she wore at one of the Christmas party, or the DiCamillo Christmas party that she gave that Santa a dirty look. It's from the same company and they're super cute. And she also has these brown ones that I want her to wear during the summer because she will look like a little hippie. But we are not ready to play yet before nap because we're pretty tired. We're beat from last night, huh? A hard night. Yeah. Yeah. She's sleepy, but at least she woke up. No, you did not. She did not wake up. Oh, honey. Some days or nights when she has a rough seizure, she'll sleep until after her feed is done at noon, and her feeds take an hour at a time. So sometimes she'll sleep until 1 or 2 p.m. So, I mean, I guess it's good that she woke up a little bit. Not in the mood. Oh, I guess we are going to be done filming for a second. So she starts to fall asleep while I'm holding her. So I put her down for a nap. Early. And this is what happened. Yeah. Are you so silly? Yeah. You need to go sleep, huh? Because you're super sleepy today. Cutie patootie. She finally fell asleep. Well, not finally. That was pretty fast after being put in there. But I just started her feed. I'll probably eat a little lunch, and then I am going to try to do a quick house clean. Can anybody tell me why in the middle of the day there's paid programming on? Like, this doesn't make any sense. That's like a 3 or 4 a.m. kind of thing. Here's Skittles. Hobby. They hang out outside like the majority of the day. I don't know why, because they're allowed in. But as soon as like you're leaving and you put the dog door on, they start whining outside like, oh no, how will we go on? It's very dramatic. Okay, I'm gonna get something to eat and then start. Okay, so really quick, because I'm gonna be late to the dentist if I don't hurry, but look at how cute she looks. Let's see if I can pull down her bell bottoms. Are you so cute? Oh, you're not gonna talk to me? No. No. Hello, cutie. Oh. Okay, so we are back from the dentist. Oh my gosh. They don't allow cameras or anything in there anyway, but it's not like I would have been able to film because she is crazy. She was oh my gosh. He was like, could you hold her hands and just make sure she doesn't hit me? Yeah, I had her hands and she was like doing a bridge and kicking me and screaming at him. And it freaked me out because he was saying that he started poking at one tooth and was like, oh, we may have something here. So I was like, oh no. And so there was something on her tooth. I don't know if it was, I don't know. But she was biting the, you know, that pokey tool? I guess she was biting it and it was causing him to feel like it was sticking, like for a cavity. So that freaked me out because we'd have to go to Children's to get that filled. There's no way in hell I am going to let her go under in Montrose. So that freaked me out. He did say that she has a little bit of gum recession on the bottom of her teeth, on the bottom teeth. I am not with it. They gave me a form and they had mother's section and I started filling it out for myself, but then all of a sudden I was like, wait, I should be putting hers. So I scratched out all my information and then I realized, no, they wanted my birthday and my social security number, so that form was just a mess. And it was, I'm tired. But he wants to, I guess they kind of like send kids to whatever doctor is available, but he wants her to stick with one doctor, so he's her doctor permanently now, as far as the dentist goes. So she got a little star pillow, I guess, for screaming at them. It was pretty. They had the kids lay down in the lap, like her feet were on my lap and her head was on his, so he could look at her teeth. And as soon as she sat up, she turned around and just started screaming at him. She let him have it. You were mad, huh? Yeah, your booty. You say, kiss my booty. Oh. But we are home now. It didn't take that long, so pretty much good news. We're just gonna keep an eye on her gums and everything, because he said, you know, with the other factors, there is no like set norm for her. So we'll figure out what her normal is by each session that she goes to. But it was not easy for him to look at her teeth. Yeah, he was looking for like at least half an hour. Oh, I don't even know if I had that on me. I was pouring her milk into a bottle to start a feed, but he was trying to look at her teeth for a good half an hour. They had Moana on. The dental assistant was like, look, do you like Moana? And she looked for a second, and then she screamed at her too. So you cannot fool her. So I'm going to start her feed. Our dinner is in the crock pot. I'm making this, I think it's like called like cracked chicken, but like sandwiches. And then I'm gonna make French fries. Do you see that? See, it looks like I'm going bald because of my blonde. And Eric's not home yet. It's almost 4. So I still have to go and get breakfast stuff. He has still not decided what he wants for breakfast for the weekend. Like I've said in a few, we do like big breakfast on the weekends, and he hasn't decided yet. So I'm gonna get that when he gets home. I might get ice cream because I'm tired and I feel like it. And this is the start of Eric's weekend, so I consider it the weekend. I'll get ice cream anytime though. Okay, so I am gonna, what are you doing? You don't know. Oh goodness. So I'm gonna get her in her little lounger bouncer chair. Maybe she'll go to sleep in it. Start her feed, and yeah, I'll be waiting for Eric. So I just got back. When Eric was coming home from work, he called me and asked if I wanted to get Dairy Queen. So I guess we think alike a little bit. We're gonna eat this and then eat dinner, and I went to Walmart to get stuff for breakfast tomorrow. People coughing in aisles. If you're sick, stay home. Anyway, I'm gonna eat ice cream because it's melting. How's Sophia?